This National Geographic cover from June 1985 became the most famous cover in the history of the popular magazine. It was only 17 years later that we learnt about the fate of the cover girl. It turned out that the woman had no idea of her worldwide popularity. However, it was her fame that saved her from a 14-year prison sentence. This picture was taken by photojournalist Steve McCurry in 1984. He was doing a series on the Afghan War, and while photographing refugees on the Afghan-Pakistani border, he captured this 13-year-old girl with aquamarine-colored eyes. The portrait has gone down in history as the Afghan Mona Lisa. For 17 years nobody knew about her fate. It was only in 2002 that the publications team found her. The woman's name is Sharbat Gula. At the time of the historical frame, the girl's fate was very sad. The village was destroyed during the war and her parents were killed. The girl escaped from the destroyed village with her grandmother, brothers and sisters. The photo was technically very difficult to take. The photographer had to negotiate to be left alone with the girl to take the photo and for her to remove her burqa. After much persuasion, the teacher at the school relented and gave permission for the photograph to be taken. The photographer was impressed with the girl, but he didn't expect worldwide success. The photograph, however, quickly spread around the world, becoming a symbol of the plight of refugees. 17 years later, she was found with great difficulty. A team of journalists traveled to those parts. They went around and showed her childhood photo to the people around them. Finally, according to the classics, they found people who knew the people who knew this girl. Curiously, the woman herself had no idea of her fame. She learned that her portrait was familiar to most people in the world from journalists. The fate of the refugee woman was difficult, although it started out well. Her husband worked as a baker, earned good money and they had 3 children. However, her husband soon died of hepatitis and Sharbat was left alone with her children and no money at all. She lost her documents and lived on a false passport. When the police detained her, they wanted to put her in jail for 14 years for forging documents. The intervention of journalists helped. The woman was deported to Afghanistan. Local government officials recognized her, and she was given a place to live and a job. She is now 52 years old. She has 2 children left. Her eldest daughter died, also caused by hepatitis. The woman uses her fame by developing a charitable foundation that helps widows and refugees.